listening to the Word for Life podcast, a daily devotional covering the entire Bible from Genesis to Revelation.
In Exodus chapter 5, Moses and Aaron meet the Pharaoh of Egypt. They ask him to allow Israel to go to the wilderness to worship the God of the Hebrews. The Pharaoh is offended and becomes angry. Who is the God of the Hebrews? Pharaoh does not know him. He only knows that he is the king of Egypt and he is also the king of the Hebrews. But Moses told him that the God of the Hebrews may even strike them with plagues or with the sword if they do not worship him. So in anger, Pharaoh called the Israelites lazy people who wanted to go out and sacrifice to their God instead of working. And then he stopped the supply of straw for making bricks. Now Israelites had to go and gather their own straw and make the same number of bricks as before. You see, already Israel was in slavery. Now they were cruelly treated. They went all over Egypt to gather stubble to use for straw. In verse 14, Pharaoh's slave drivers started beating the Israelite overseers, demanding, "Why haven't you met your quota of bricks yesterday or today as before?" In frustration, the Israelite overseers approached the Pharaoh directly and complained to him. But the Pharaoh only shouted at them. The overseers realized that the Pharaoh did not respect them anymore and blamed Moses and Aaron for this. In verse 21, the Israelite overseers told Moses and Aaron that they have made them obnoxious to Pharaoh and his officials and have actually put a sword in their hand to kill them. What did Moses do? Moses approached the Lord and blamed the Lord. Verse 22, "Why, Lord? Why have you brought trouble on this people? Is this why you sent me?" Friends, sometimes people do not know who to blame, and so they blame God, even when Pharaoh is the one who is at fault. Also, we think if God is on our side, then things must be easy. That is why Moses asked the Lord in verse 23, "Ever since I went to Pharaoh to speak in your name, he has brought trouble on this people, and you have not rescued your people at all." Friends, even when the Lord has given us a plan, even when we are doing God's work and will, we may face persecution and suffering. But like Moses, we can take our pain and disappointments to the Lord. Our Lord will certainly hear our prayers and He will deal with those who trouble us.
Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow for the next episode of the Word for Life podcast.